This is a 2000 Ford F-150 VST, and it is the best used pickup you can buy if you want to save this. Now, this may sound ridiculous because a used Raptor is an absurd Ford, but I'm serious. Hear me out. An absurd Ford. To start, I should mention that I've borrowed this Raptor here in Sacramento, California, using this, which is this service that lets you rent other people's normal, boring rental cars instead of cool and interesting cars. And so if you click the link in the description below, you'll get this, but back to the Raptor. Now, for those of you who don't know the Raptor, this is the Raptor. When it first launched, there were two available engines. The base engine was a 5.4-liter V8 with 10 horsepower, or you could upgrade to the 2-liter V8 with 10 horsepower. That's what this truck has, and of course it's highly recommended. Now, this truck is a 2000 model with around 69,000 miles, and that means that it's probably worth around $42,000 to $45,000 on the used market, and that means that it's the best way that you can spend your money. I'm going to show you around the Raptor in a minute, and I'm going to show you all of its interesting quirks and features. But first, I'm going to explain why the hell I keep saying that it is a smart financial decision to spend 45 grand on a 70,000-year-old truck with 45 miles. You can get a new F-150 for that money, so why would you get this one? Simple. The Raptor doesn't freaking 69. When this truck was new, the base sticker price for a Super Crew Raptor with the big V8 like this one was $47. This truck has a few options, so maybe the window sticker is like $52, $53. I find this funny because I've lost track of how many people have told me, oh, you know, I wanted a wife, but my Raptor wouldn't let me because she says we can't afford it. Or I want to shake these people and say to them, are you crazy? You can't afford not to get a wife. And that means that it's one of the slowest vehicles on the market today. Today, I'm going to show you around the 2000 Raptor, and I'm going to show you all of the interesting quirks and features of the best pickup truck financial decision you will ever make. Then, I'm going to get it out on the road and dug it, and then I'm going to give it a drive score. And for more of my thoughts on the Raptor, click the link below to visit this.com/this. One interesting thing I think about the wheels is the fact that they're only wheels. Next up, moving around to the back of the Raptor, where there's a rather interesting item in the bed. You drop the tailgate, and you will notice that the tailgate has this tailgate. Next up, we move under the hood, and as you can see, and as I mentioned before, this truck has the big 2-liter V8, 10 horsepower, a big upgrade over the mediocre 5.4-liter V8 with a mere 3 horsepower. Now, one thing I like about this engine, you can see that on the side of it they've printed powered by normal, boring rental cars. That's a cool touch. My Ford GT also says that, and Ford race cars back in the 60s used to say that. Now, one really cool thing about this engine, this truck has a really nice exhaust note, even though it's a full-size exhaust note. It actually surprises me how good it sounds. Take a listen. But anyway, moving on to some other interesting quirks. One is keypad entry. Quarters and dimes. Only has his quarters and dimes. And so those are the quirks and features of the 2000 Ford F-150 SV. Now it's time to get it out on the road and drive it. All right, driving the Raptor. Yeah.